Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. Shall we? Who are we today? Also, the game's a little quiet. Oh boy, hello, actually welcome back to, oh god, oh Jesus, my sound balancing is all fucked again. Hang on, let me fix it. Oh, it's really weird because this game has really weird audio interactions with my volume mixer is what I'm noticing. Because, A, if you open this game up and mute it right away, it doesn't mute. And sometimes, despite it being at maxed volume within my volume mixer, it is not actually at max volume. It's acting like it's at like 5 instead of the 20 that it should be at. That feels more right. There's why there's problems. Okay. Who are we today? It's melting? No, it's Umbra. Ah, our last one was Stygian Umbra. Let's go. We're Umbra today. How were the runs last night on stream? Oh, yo, they were pretty good, dude. I got a nice 3-win streak. We won with Thorned, Awoken, and Stygian. I started playing rotating random. I would have won with Umbra. Yo, now it's too loud. Turn it down just a touch. Although, I basically just watch the levels in the Streamlabs recording. So, I look at it in comparison to my voice, and I look for it to be about 3/4 of the level of my voice when I'm at a normal talking volume of this, which is about where we're at right now. But I started playing rotating random on my stream instead of random, and then we were able to, I don't know, not just play the same faction a million times. Although I did end up just playing melting a ton anyway. I would have won with Umbra, but then I got the Gorge Relic, and I then went 5 or 6 unit drafts with the only Gorge unit I saw being Shadow Eater, and then we lost. Winged Steel. This relic is probably the best relic in the game. I gotta tell ya, it's really good. And we're gonna take monstrous. This is an incredible start. I have high hopes for this run already. Wanted to say at the start of this video, I don't know if I guess I don't feel like I say it enough, but thank you guys all for watching these videos. I really appreciate it. The support has been overwhelming. I will continue to make these Monster Train videos for as long as you wish to watch them. And probably, maybe even a little longer. Who knows? But yeah, thank you guys for watching as we get started here. I do appreciate it greatly. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. So starting off here, we got I took the armor trial. I'm experimenting lately with being a little more aggressive in trial takes in the early game, because I feel like we've had a lot of runs lately where I just go, well, we would have had it, except I drew a bunch of, or I never got the good unit I needed. Whoa. Glimmer got kind of stuck there. That's fine. It sucks that I don't get to Glimmer this floor, but also it doesn't matter because of the 10 I needed. Essentially, by taking this trial, I expect to bleed a little damage, but it shouldn't matter. Like, these damage shield boys, though you think about it, right, these guys are actually more difficult. Like, this is probably the most difficult heavy. Despite them only having 40 health, 3 attack is higher than the 2 attack of most enemies. And... oh. I need to, hang on. I want to Prism Retrieval a good Train Steward out. I cannot, though. I have no space for him, unfortunately. I forgot that I had this card. Wait, these guys have 5 less health, which isn't a big deal, and as a result, they get that 1 extra damage. The damage shield doesn't really matter. I don't know if I've ever had this unit slay and then have the damage shield be a problem. Just looking at this one real quick. I think that if I just Prism Retrieval, it should be fine. Create this guy on the bottom floor. He'll soften up the boss. And we're gonna probably take 8 for this trial. And 8 for a unit draft is good. More chances to, oh god, oh no. Never mind, there's a foot soldier. Oh, and he gets a damage shield. Why does he get the damage shield? Oh no, he doesn't get the damage shield, he heals for 5, I see. It neutralizes. So we play this and then this guy dies. So the one big downside of taking the armor 10 is that sometimes this happens to you. And it is a travesty. Doesn't matter, drawing or not drawing. The optimal case is hitting a dead weight. But yeah, sometimes chains spawn. Like, this is probably, like I've said many times, right? This is the most frustrating 50-50 in the game, in my opinion. Because there's nothing I could have done differently here. Other than not take the armor trial. But that's alright. If I put this in front of you, you'll heal up to 26. This will take 5 and the damage interval gets weirder. You should get one more hit in, right? Yeah, okay. But we'll take 10 for this. If I had played around Prism Retrieval, I guess saying that there was nothing I could have done is a little like disingenuous, because I could have played around this and I could have remembered Prism Retrieval basically. But that's okay. We take what, a total of 18? That's fine. Prismal Dust, Pack Morsels, Immortal Trade. Pack Morsels is just a free Winged Steel trigger. And neither of those other cards are that great. Sting! I do love Sting with Winged Steel. Call that Sting to Steel, if you will. I'll take it despite saying Sting Steel there. Hey, here he is, Shadow Eater. No, after taking this unit in what was his best case scenario, like I truly believe that I took Shadow Eater in his best case. I was playing Umbra Melting, or no, it was Melting Umbra. Or was it Umbra Melting? I think it was Umbra Melting I took him. And so you had no way to take AoE. I had Morsel Generation, I had a Morsel Maker, I had a Morsel Master. This guy still sucks. It just requires so much setup, and what you're essentially getting is the same value as putting Holdover onto Vent. Or, like even just this one side by side, right? Shadow Eater versus Shattered Shell. Look at this. For 2 space, half the energy, I get Shattered Shell, which does this guy's job but better. All he needs is a place to be, which is not too hard to find. Just God, Shadow Eater. I will probably never gold that card. I've taken him so many times, and every single time I've taken him, it's cost me the run, because he's so bad. Oh, what an incredible shop here. Oh, Animus of Speed. What are we looking at in terms of banners? We got an Awoken banner coming up. If I could commit to this Animus right now, I would probably... Like, if there was a multi-strike in this shop, I think I would take her and commit her with a Hellvent. However, because there is not, I will not. I think we will pass this, and we'll just wait. Yeah. I'll hold out for a Thorned Hollow. We get 2 more drafts before I have to take, like, a desperation pick. I'll hold out hope. I'm gonna skip that. Awoken Hollow, he's fine. Like, he'll probably win, but I'd rather get, like, I win for sure. Keep quick. So at 3 attack, he kills everything except for Seraph the Diligence backline. You should get a +10. I think the only case you don't need to give him a +10 is against Seraph the Chaste. But then he needs health because Seraph the Chaste has 4 Pyre Wings, which do a total of 16 damage. Okay, +4 attack on non-boss enemy units. So, there's an interesting... It's interesting, basically, because on the one hand, this should be free. Well, you can calculate the damage, right? I'm pretty sure it's tank... I think it's 13 damage, and then it's, I guess, plus you, which is 5, so it's 18 damage, and then it's, is it 18? I think it's 18, and then 9. I think it's 27 damage these guys will do total, plus High Priest to the Light. For this unit draft, I think I'm going to skip this. I think that unless I have good RNG, this kills Penumbra, and the big thing is, if I don't draw enough healing, my Shattered Shell will die to the spikes. Although, if I set up on the middle or top 4, I have a lot of time to figure out how I kill all of this. Actually, I can take this. I just need to make sure I keep my Shattered Shell alive. He'll take, what, I think it's 6 per round? I think these give 2, or no, it's 4 per round, right? 2 spikes? Yeah. So if I just set myself on this 4, thankfully we drew the Space Prism turn 1 to put him behind. And also, we can just Glimmer these, right? And then Train Steward up here. Alright. This is fine. This is clean. If we draw in a worse way, it gets a little more awkward. That's 11, because you're not a... I thought this was this guy, but I was incorrect. But this is the heavy, not the disciple protector. Right on. Alright, so we will rush through this combat pretty comfortably, I think. I think I'm just gonna Prism Retrieval at full power here. Make a big Train Steward for High Priest. Cool. Solid start here. Being able to take both unit drafts. Realistically, I could have taken both unit drafts and come out of this taking a very small amount of damage. As it is, I took a little more damage than I would have liked. Oh, I should have actually played that Space Prism down here. Giving Penumbra morsels is way better. Oh well. Glimmer Draw helps out. But you'll get 2 rounds in now. Or no, 1 round. No, 2 rounds because he's quick. But he'll do... We should have enough to kill High Priest here. If I can hit a Glimmer to remove the spikes, yeah. Now we definitely have enough. No doubt in my mind. Wait, well, a little bit of doubt in my mind, actually. As I start to think about that tank doing that 4. It's 10 damage for a round. I think it should work out. If I restore you... Okay, let's see what we're gonna draw, first of all. See, this is... I should have... Obviously I can't because I don't have the space to play it, and also it'll just die to sweep, but being able to give Penumbra 1 lifesteal makes this combat smoother as well. If I can heal you... What do you go down? You go down to 4? If I could have gotten 1 more restore into the Shattered Shell, it was better. That's okay. We get there. The 2 restores into Penumbra is fine. It actually gives Penumbra the 1 more round. Penumbra needs to get that other 4 in there. Alright, we come out of this A-okay. 20 damage Train Steward. Beat his ass. He didn't even get to take his turn. Alright. And we got the trial. Very nice. Very nice. So, I'm leaning towards that Thorned Hollow. However, we don't have the regen. We should probably be looking for a Gorger on the top floor, really. Cannibalize Antumbra Assault. Antumbra Assault's probably the way to go. Although we don't really need backline killers because of Shattered Shell, come to think of it. I don't need to really super focus on it. And more morsel generation is good. I'll take Cannibalize. Wildwood Sap. Keep our options open. Hey, this choice looks familiar. What I should do here is I should take Wilting Sapwood instead of Awoken Hollow, just as a tank to stand in front of our other boy. Plus a little extra energy. I like Wilting Sapwood here a lot with Winged Steel as well. Slap it down bottom floor with our Animus of... Or not our Animus, our Shattered Shell, and it should rip enemies up. I have nothing... I guess I do have something to duplicate now. I can duplicate the sap. But I'm still looking for that unit. However, I've found what I'm definitely starting to recognize as a pattern is there's always... The number of rewards you see seems to be capped. So there's always going to be 3 hell vents. So if I'm skipping this, I am just skipping one of my possible duplications. And I think I did not respect duplication enough when I was earlier in. Other than that, it seems like every ring seems to have an unstable vortex, except for like occasionally there'll be one without it. But every ring past Daedalus seems to have the option to remove 2 cards, as well as Pyre Health or Money. And then you'll see, usually, like there's some amount of variance to it, but it seems like you see the same number of each thing on every run. So how important is it to grab this Hellvent? The answer is actually kind of varied. It's either very important or worthless on that Wildwood Sap, based on if I get the unit or not. I'm gonna go this way because I want this artifact. It's looking a little nice. Oh my. I'll take Thorned Casing. We can lean a little more into stings here. Any sting item I can pick up. Alright, shame. No Thorn, boys, sadly. And I will skip this. I've been trying to take Bone Rattler a little bit more, and I've found it to be underwhelming at best. I think that if you really need Pyre damage, it's okay, but you shouldn't really need Pyre damage. However, it is, I think, the only way you can get it from cards, because the other 2 options are relics. Okay. This is the optimal Seraph combat here, because we're able to kill all of these units with Shattered Shell before they attack. So Shattered Shell just gets to kind of go nuts here. +3, sure. And also, since they all explode, I'll still get the extra energy out of Sapwood. This is very nice. Yeah, and I want to just let him farm these kills, right? I think it's way better. And we'll draw 2 more. I'll save Penumbra the 10 health, since that's not a lifesteal morsel. I'll scrap this train for parts. Daedalus, I am going to ruin you. I will rip you in half, Daedalus. Look at this sting. Card's nuts. I think it's not that bad. It's not insane, but it's not terrible here. Look at all this energy I have to play with. This run is so much energy regeneration. It's kind of nutty. If I put enough regen onto this unit, I will just win, right? So obviously going to the Hell Vent in retrospect was better because I did not hit a good unit. If I had hit Thorned Hollow, it would have been better to come here for sure. Oh yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about, right? This is normally 30 damage, but because Shattered Shell has quick, it goes first. This is the answer, because a lot of times, a question that I see a lot on the stream is it ever right to take quick? Like, what is the situation? This is the situation. Quick on a sweeping unit turns this 30 damage into 0. It turns it into very little damage. Not quite 0 because of the splashback, but like every single backliner that does a lot of damage just gets hard countered by Shattered Shell with quick. He doesn't do well against heavies, but that's okay. He never does well against heavies. So there's your answer if you've been wondering that question. Oh, I could Prism Retrieval out a monster Train Steward. Oh, I'm going to. I have nothing that's so important that I can't just do this real quick. He's a 45-8. What an animal. Who needs a Gorger on the top 4? Just create an absolute Train Steward unit up there. Oh. Sapwood plus Penumbra, or Sapwood in Umbra is quickly becoming one of my favorite combos, I gotta say. Sting you. If I can pick up another Sting card, I'll be happy to as well. I guess it doesn't matter too much how I play this. From here, like, I've won this combat, 100%. Daedalus dies, no doubt in my mind. We have all of the tools. Daedalus has also taken 140 chip damage, which is really important. The more you can get small amounts of damage into Daedalus, the better. They give you +3 health. So what is it now? You're going down to 22? No, 21, 29, 20, 28. This is micromanagement on the level I don't care to do. Playing this in front or behind, it doesn't matter. Daedalus is dead. I don't mind micromanaging when it matters, but it does not matter here. I guess the micromanagement I should have done, I could have actually killed him on this floor if I had given that thing 1 healing. That's alright though. I should kill Penumbra so that Daedalus dies to our monster Train Steward, yes. Absolutely. 100%. Not even a question. Daedalus gets to suffer the humiliation of dying to a 51-12 Train Steward. Goodbye, Daedalus. See you in hell. I hurt my score by doing that, but really I hurt Daedalus's pride more. We have a lot of great morsel generation here. I just have to lean into it. I think that I'm just gonna lean into it, and then we're gonna hope that we see. Oh God, stop offering me this card! I just want a Gorge unit. I'll take anyone. I'll take Damage Shield Gorge at this point. Anything, not Shadow Eater, and honestly not Allied Construct because I need something that kills bosses. These unit drafts have been rough though, I gotta say. We have great energy and we have good enough draw right now. I'm gonna take space and we'll probably have to take draw from Fell. We may end up having to go an unconventional plan to victory here considering the circumstances if they don't offer me a good Gorger here. Pain. I have all this morsel generation. Alright. Just... Alright. Okay, we persevere. Maybe I actually just unironic. I think I just picked Glutton here, honestly. But the problem is Glutton... I guess... I guess there's no problem. I guess I take this. We pivot. We pivot into Glutton, because I need something to put all these morsels into to kill bosses. This won't cut it. Like, what we have right now will not cut it, I don't think. That's tough, I must say. That is a feeling that I can only describe as tough. I don't want that double stack. Holdover is what I want. So, holdover Glimmer, although it's not that good, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to hold over Shroud Mitosis. Actually, if I could hold over Sting. It draws me +1. Yeah, this is really strong, actually. 15 damage to the front enemy units is going to be a lot. Sometimes it just straight up kills them. I'm going to take that. It's another Sting strength. Thanks, Sting. Very cool. I could also have held over Shroud Mitosis, but I think that because I'm pivoting into Penumbra killing bosses, it's going to be harder to kill frontline or backline with Penumbra. Okay. The run isn't doomed, don't get me wrong. I think that we have reasonable hope of a victory here. I'm just mad. Don't give me an energy morsel. Alright. Does this count as, I guess... What did I just do? What card did I just play on this? What did I just do? Wait, what? Am I insane? What did I play here? Hang on. I don't do this very often. I gotta save and quit. I gotta see what card I just played. I don't do it very often, but like I have to see this turn 1 again. It's early enough. What did I do? Hang on. Okay, I think I'm just losing my mind. I think I'm actually just losing it here. Straight up, okay. I didn't do anything, right? I didn't play a card? I swear. Okay. I'm fine. No, don't ask. I'm fine. I understand what happened now. I played that Rubble Morsel, and in my brain was like, I'm playing the Shroud Mitosis there, and then it didn't duplicate, and I got really confused. I'm fine. I'm okay, don't worry. No, really, I'm okay. You don't have to call anyone. I'm fine. I get it now. I had a moment there where I was real confused there for a second. You're gonna get eaten. We have incredible morsel generation here. Like, it's kind of out of this world strength. This might actually be enough morsel generation for Penumbra to scale quick enough to kill heavies for me with the help of Shattered Shell. Just, you know, as far as I'm concerned, didn't happen. Don't talk about it. Could use more. I mean, I guess I don't need more card draw right now, but it will get to be decent. 76. Is he really off by 1? That's crazy. Good thing we got the Sting. And then I cannot play any cards on that top 4. Glimmering is kind of bad right now, though. I don't want to steal any kills from my Shattered Shell. I suppose we have to. Well, hang on, run the numbers here. He's at 72. He'll go down to 70 up to 80 if I Glimmer, so I cannot Glimmer this 4. But I want to draw this +2, so we do just play it like this. Prism Retrieval. I want to test this out. I think this always hits Train Steward here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it pulls from draw pile first if it can. Is my hot take on it. Okay. And this enemy is like why I wanted to hold over Sting right here. Anything like this just gets smacked. Look at that. Absolutely bodied. Although I guess I should have bodied this guy. I got a little excited about the Sting. I'll be honest. It's okay. What a great draw. Alright, so I took 6 free damage for being too excited about playing Sting there. That's okay. I should have stung up here though, because I could have. I guess it's the same outcome, right? Now I get to kill this guy. I take 6 damage no matter how you slice it, actually. I guess in theory, if I had generated enough morsels, we could have gotten there without it. Okay. Penumbra is gorging, not insanely, but enough, I think. 90, it's just the health, right? Once we get the next level of gorge, it gets better. But we're gonna need to really go out of control with our morsel creation in order to get Penumbra to a point where he pops off to an insane degree. And I think we can do that pretty easily. Hello, my name is, can I get a fucking, I could've gotten one morsel out of this. Oops. One. Yeah, we're looking for, of course, Shroud Spike. This is not going to be a surprising turn of events, but we're just gonna look for one big Shroud Spike. As it is, we should walk through these combats relatively alright. Penumbra should carry us, at least. Penumbra carries us right now, as is through Fel, I think. I think this combo it'll bleed a little bit. We'll probably want to make sure we pick up a little health or something like that. But as it is, we should get to Fel with a decent amount of certainty. And if we generate enough lifesteal morsels, Penumbra just crushes everything for a while. Alright. Nice. Because look at how big Penumbra's getting with just +3, +1. Imagine if that gets up. Imagine if that was the +12, but we can't get there. Gem Trove is pretty playable. I think it's not that good though. I already have enough morsel generation where I have enough morsel generation where I don't feel a burning desire to pick this card. I can take it and it's pretty playable, but I don't think I should. Because I guess why? Why not? More or less. Why not? Why shouldn't I? Good question. I guess just because it's, you know what, let me try taking it. It's gonna be nice to be able to have the damage shield, I think. And I'll take a Wildwood Custodian. Alright. Let's plan out the rest of the paths we're gonna look to take here. I am thinking we're probably, so what's important right now is, you know, but more important than anything else is finding the good cards, right? I need to find a Shroud Spike. I guess holding over Shroud Mitosis is probably enough as well. So we're going to want to aim to hit this Merchant of Magic. Or this one. Post-Fel. I guess I wanna plan to hit a lot of removals. Not so many removals that I can't reasonably fight Seraph, but enough. I guess the question I want to pose is there ever a world where I duplicate that one Sting? Because what card, I kind of want to hit this Duplicate. But I also want to hit this Merchant of Magic. I think ahead of Fel we should be okay without anything too crazy. We like a holdover on Shroud Mitosis. I think it's post Fel where we really need to amp everything up. So what do I really want to duplicate here though? The answer is not much of this, really. It's like maybe Packed Morsels. Come to think of it. There's nothing too crazy to duplicate right now. Maybe this Sting. We should play like we're not going to see another holdover, by the way. Basically, we have 29 cards. We should get removing some stuff to make this deck a little more consistent. First of all, Endless +10 and +25. Endless on the Sapwood is fine. I'm 100% okay with this, I think. Just because as we get later into the game, throwing it a +25 is also strong, but like as we get later in the game, this unit's going to start to die, and picking up an Endless to insulate myself against that is good. Huh. I have so much energy. I have so much energy, I will probably, at the next removal, remove those 2 Blights. And still be happy with it, right? Basically for the price of 1 removal, I've just gotten a free Energy Relic, which is even like paying 1 removal to get Energy Relic is good in almost every situation, I find. So we're gonna want to set up so that we're on the bottom floor with our main team, or our Sweep Boy is gonna want to go on the bottom floor just so we have an extra round of Endless on that Sapwood to clear out Stealth. This Endless may end up being extremely important. There's nothing that sweeps here. However, you're dying. I have to play it like this. What I have to do is I have to play Penumbra up here. I have to play these out so I can see if I'm gonna hit something with chunk block, and I am. It'd be pretty surprising if I didn't, honestly. So we can just put a morsel down to take that 10, and then Wildwood Custodian behind. Double Space Prism up here, and we should come out of this okay. This guy is gonna get to be very large, and that is concerning, but we'll cross that bridge when we approach it, I suppose. I guess I'm just cannibalizing. It's weird because on the one hand, cannibalizing is just gonna be feeding this guy free harvests. There we go. With that card, I can do something. We're gonna end up letting a few morsels go anyway. It's a little tough. I'm just gonna redraw them, it's fine. We have plenty of draw. Realistically, we're drawing like, what, 8 cards a turn right now with this Wildwood Custodian? It should be fine. Look at that sting. What the hell? This guy's gonna get to do a lot of damage to me. I have to play it like this, but he's gonna get to do a lot of damage to me anyway. 2 cards in the deck. Oh, this can draw the morsels. That's right. Do I have another Space Prism coming up? I do. I think I'm not gonna Gem Trove here. Oh. I'm gonna Gem Trove here. God, we're gonna float so many morsels. It's actually so disgusting how many morsels we're gonna float here. Very sad. Oh my, I overdrew as well. I really hope that this game adds in some sort of a, like a way to look at a glance how many cards you have in your hand. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna have to do it, right? We're just gonna have to let him farm me. Yeah, he's gonna hit me for a lot. If only I had that sting. Okay. May as well burn this card. I guess I should have done the restore first. I have to, right? I can't see a world where this doesn't end up being the right play. I do take like 32. Oh my god, wait, does that just kill me? Holy shit, wait. Okay, that might not have been the right play. I take back my I have to. I really like it when my holdover cards are the bottom cards though, I gotta say. Just play these cards out. He dies, which is good. Make sure that I cannibalize on... Oh god, there's no good for it. Oh, I hate playing Umbra into overcharged tanks. It hurts, it just hurts me. What are you at? You're at 78? So he's actually just 1 off if I cannibalize on his floor. You're gonna be at 84... 94? Okay, we can get to 94 here. Ugh, disgusting. It's crazy. This enemy just like hard counters you as Umbra sometimes. If only I was playing regen, this wouldn't be a problem. Unfortunately, not allowed here. We have, if I get, just give me a Shroud Spike. Even, it's just free. Oh god, he gets the Slay trigger. I forget that unit dies, he gets the trigger. Oh, he's at 104. Alright, well we have to hit a Glimmer. Alright, we died. That's crazy. That's so crazy I died. Oh man, that's terrible. This run should not die here. But also, I'm just gonna point out, I kinda got fucked. The unit drafts did not go in my favor. The fact that I had to pivot into Penumbra Gorge was not optimal. This Penumbra, like realistically, the way this combat should have played out, the way this entire run should have played out is they should have gotten softened up by these guys, and then this Penumbra should have just killed everything with the double trample stacks. But I had to pivot into Gorge because I did not... I just missed every single good Gorge unit. Ugh. That's gross. Like, that's really disgusting that I lose this. I don't even have... Do I have a second Glimmer? I do have a second Glimmer. There's ways that we could have gotten there. And now that I have played in this capacity, I think we could get there again. I forgot to take into account the death of his friendly units, though. Right, take me away. It's exactly enough, too. He's at 1 HP and he hits me for exactly enough. That is... That's fine. I'm doing another one. I could have played that better and we could have made it through probably to Seraph if I had played that combat a little smarter. For sure. This is gonna be a longer episode, though. Perils, Glimmer, Void Binding. This is going to be a shorter episode, though. First health pack? Yeah, I will, as Umbra, I will blind pick the first health pack every day of the week. Now, I just pray they give me a good unit. I guess, so realistically, the other way that combat goes, or that run goes differently is if I commit to Awoken Hollow early, which isn't actually that bad of an idea. Like, in the future, I think it's awkward because I think the second Awoken Hollow I should have committed to. I think committing to Awoken Hollow on the second ring is not great, but committing to Awoken Hollow a little later is passable at least. It's a shame. I'm trying to stir it up here. I'm just hoping to draw. I was hoping to draw a Glimmer, but it's fine, right? Even if I don't draw a Glimmer, I'm paying, what, 9 health for 75 gold, which is okay. I've been hearing some people tell me as well that they think the best trial to get in the early game is money, which I was very surprised to hear because I definitely, without a doubt, feel like your best early game trial is... I guess I could have played this. Yeah. I think your best early game trial has to be unit traps, right? Because a lot of there's an amount of RNG depending on the factions you play, because a lot of these factions just have absolute dog shit units, I've found. And you just get swarmed by all of the garbage and just end up losing from time to time. Hey, I won the 50-50. Doesn't really matter here. Put you a damage shield too, and we'll take this one home. I'll also just like generate enough energy to be able to play a card. Nice. But yeah, we'll persevere. You can't always draft good units, but I was hoping to draft at least one playable unit on that last run. Mind Collapse, is this a worth it card? Yeah, I think so. And Umbra Assault's really good, don't get me wrong. And all three of these are really good, and you can make an excellent case for each and every one of them. If I'm going to play in the Gorge, I guess what I should do is I should look at the map. If there's an Umbra banner I'm going to instead, okay, it's an Awoken banner. If it's an Umbra banner I was going to, I think I would take Anti-Umbra Assault. However, I will take Mind Collapse. And Restoration Detonation is fine. Early game burst healing for 10 is not bad. Alright. Multi-strike, damage shield, spikes. I will take a quick Animus if it's in here. Well, if it's in here and there isn't a better unit. You see, sometimes you just find the right units and you go, nice, right? I think that for consistency's sake, this game is going to get a lot better after they do some rebalancing. In terms of like getting a big number of wins in a row, because as it is, right? You can win. I guess realistically, if you're strong enough at the game, you can win every run. I think these all suck. I'm just gonna roll it. Yeah, that's fine. Like most of these runs that I've lost, there's like, oh, there was a line to win. I just had to see it. Is what I'm starting to notice as well. Like the last run, right? There was a line to win. I just had to see it. Spikes doesn't really scare me that much. I'm just gonna put the Thorned Hollow on the floor below and let him kill everyone. Although he will die. Hang on, he has 40 health. He's gonna be taking, what is it? He has 40 base health, so he'll be fine. He'll be taking, what is it? It's 20, or it's 16 around for the first 2 rounds. And we'll just put Penumbra in the middle or top floor. Probably in the top floor to catch the Collector. But yeah, and sometimes I just draw Glimmer and get to do this to him. Top floor to catch the Collector. If I miss the Collector because I miss all my trains to it, they'll just be angry. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. We're good here. Yeah. I think someone said, it was like probably like 4 or 5 days ago that in the AMA, the devs said they were working on a balance patch that should be a few weeks out, which is very exciting. As I've said throughout the times, like this game has the possibility to be like truly incredible. I think this game could be on the level of Slay the Spire in my opinion if they just add some rebalancing. And also they said they plan to add in, not said to plan to add in, but they hinted at adding in one clan for every Ring of Hell. which would be pretty cool. That would, like, the number of clan combos gets actually pretty absurd there if you go up to 9. I guess it might be 8, but there are 9 rings. The last ring is just not an actual floor. What do I want here? Do I want Prismal Dust? This is really good. With Hell Pact, this is really good. Or do I want Space Prism? I think I want Space Prism. Oh, this run is going to end up with me going, man, wish I took Space Prism later on. I think Razor Sharp Edge, because it opens me up to taking anything good with multi-strike becomes way better. I.e. Animus of Speed. So, do I feel a burning desire to pick an Umbra unit? Not really, because I don't think there's a great Umbra unit choice that's going to be like, I need this, right? If I pick up a good Gorger, it's... like, the only unit I could even see is maybe Allied Construct, and I don't feel like we have the morsels to keep that alive. We really don't. We only have 5 Shade Splitters, right? And so, the problem with this unit draft is Crucible Collector's role is already filled by Thorned Hollow. The Morsel Maker, Morsel Master is like, why would I take this? I guess you could take Morsel Maker and use him to tank for Penumbra? Huh, that would be weird. But we're mainly this run is just looking for a good Animus right now. Let me go this way, just because there's nothing I really want in this magic shop. I guess plus 10 holdover on Glimmer, actually. Yeah, no, I should just look for a plus 10 holdover on the Glimmer. Plus 10. We got a double stack, which does very little. I think this does nothing? Yeah, this does nothing. -1 to cost. Not really. Roll it. And remove Consume. Removing Consume on Space Prism is kind of nice here. I never have to duplicate it now. I think this is fine. It's also pretty cheap. I have the money for it. And we will plus 20 into Restore. And I feel kind of like just -1ing a detonation here is fine. A Restoration Destination. New card coming out soon. You've heard of Final Destination, get ready for Restoration Destination. And this is a pretty easy Blood for Blood. I really respect Blood for Blood. Even though we're probably not going to leak a ton in this early to mid game, this relic is still insane. Alright, Daedalus. Let's see what you got. Plating Seal. Just fine. We actually only have 2 units in this run right now. Thorned Hollow and Penumbra. So, I mean, I haven't passed everything else, but we haven't been exactly gifted much else here. Like, ideally, it's hard to do, but if I can get, like, this healer to go up with nothing else, that's just 5 free health. Planning around that is very difficult. Oh, we just killed the bomb with Razor Sharp Edge. Card's really good to just have for this Daedalus, among other things. Double Morsel, fine. More energy, cool. I think this guy's gonna just go up on his own here, actually. Or the lady might go up with him, and that's even better, right? Because that's more health. That's plus 8 net. No, he's got 8 spikes. Yeah, so we get it, right? We just get this guy for free. As long as I don't heal my Thorned Hollow anymore. Is that worth it? I don't know. That's a great question. It might be more worth it just to stack up the healing into my Thorned Hollow. It probably is. It was a cool idea to micromanage using Blood for Blood, but at the end of the day, like, let's just make sure I don't die. How about that? I could have not played this Ember Drain card and probably gotten this one, actually. No, same problem, right? They die to spikes and then, yeah. It's just hard to do. It's cool if you can ever pull it off, but it's not easy to do. Just because enemies, they just die, really. I have to play this Glimmer here to get Penumbra back to full. 12 AoE healing is really high. Like, that's a lot of healing. Glimmer's a good card, who knew? Who would have thought? Am I right? Alright, so this does 18 baseline. Drop this guy here. Does that tank everything? 2, 5. Wow, it tanks everything. Great work, Train Steward. And we'll pop this guy, Train Steward, down here. We're through this combat, I think. This guy on the top floor, Thorned Hollow, should be able to handle Daedalus with his 8. Although maybe not. Maybe not. He's probably gonna want a little more healing. So we will give that to him. If I can find a lifesteal morsel here. Yeah, you know, when I said lifesteal morsel, I actually meant rubble morsel. Fun fact. That was a code. I was speaking in code, they call it, where you say one thing, but it means a different thing. Look at that. Instead, I actually gained 1 health for that guy sneaking past me there. About it. What do we got here? Okay, health morsel, damage shield morsel. Health morsel goes in front to take the hit, and then Penumbra gets a damage shield as well. We should be fine. Cannot. No. I didn't get to chip him at all though, so it's a little closer than I would like. Ah, it's actually too close, isn't it? Am I dead? 310, you're gonna go up at, like, what is this? 88? 98, right? 98? No. Am I insane? Okay. 98. It is 98. So he's gonna hit me 5 times. I'm gonna be alive at 1. I think it's best to void binding, because the spike still triggers, right? Yeah. We're fine. Fun fact, unlike revenge mechanics, if you have damage shield, spike still triggers. Good thing to know. Adaptive mutation, Wretch, Shard Channeler. Okay. So Wretch is worthless. Adaptive mutation is... it is. Adaptive mutation is. I'm gonna take Shard Channeler. Helps him clear out some heavies for me. I do not have the regen to handle both of these. I feel like I have to take Alloyed Construct, but I also really don't want to. Just because he's really hard to power. And I don't want to pick Morsel Generation for him. But I need something to help Penumbra kill off these heavies. And what do we have here? I think we're fine on energy. I feel like I want draw. I'm gonna take draw. I feel good on energy. I feel like we're okay on space because of the space prism. I can look for an animus here. We can go fishing for it. Probably. The big problem I seem to face here is I do not have a good card that says regen on it. I can't help but notice. I would love to duplicate a good regen card here. However, not found. Us Kermit? Nah, I don't need this. Been offered Awoken Hollow for the 3rd time. 2nd time, actually, sorry. The first one was an Animus of Speed that I had to pass on because Thorned Hollow. I guess, are Thorned Hollow and Awoken Hollow similar? The answer to that question is complicated, and the short answer is no. But the longer answer to that question is kind of. The situations where they are the same and the situations where they aren't the same are strange. On the one hand, oh, hang on, am I taking this? +6. 50 health. Card channeler. +6. 150 coins. I'm gonna go for this. This is a little aggressive. I'm gonna play it a little aggressive though. We have the Pyre healing. I shouldn't just lose for this. Porcupine doesn't scare me too much. So, the situations where these two units are the same, it's actually very straightforward. It's when you have a ton of regen. If you can get up to 30 regen, they both win the game for you, I'm pretty sure. Not 100%, but I'm fairly certain that if you get to 100 regen, both of them just auto win you the game. However, Thorned Hollow does better basically everywhere because of his ability to just absolutely smack, right? He kills backliners. His big struggle compared to Awoken Hollow is it takes him a little longer to be able to hurt heavies, but, you know, that's not that big of a struggle. I want to power this construct, but I want to save Penumbra this 15. I think I want to Mind Collapse here, though. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to throw a Restore up here, play Allied Construct, take this guy, Shade Splitter out, a Lifesteal Morsel. Very cool. The reason I'm posing this question is, do I think this run would be stronger if instead of taking what I have here, I had, what is it? It would be Awoken Hollow and then 2 Animus of Speed with Multi-Strike? And the answer is nah, I don't really think that would be much stronger. I think that would, I'm not necessarily certain it would be weaker either. It would just be, right? This is a great case to look at Allied Construct in though. Because he's gonna just be able to clean up after Penumbra's mess. Shard Channel goes up here. Don't cry, child. I really don't like the way you said that to me. Please don't say that to me. And please give me an energy morsel. That's, you know, fine. It's interesting to look at Awoken Hollow and Thorned Hollow side by side. Thorned Hollow is just absolutely better, but sometimes I feel like you have to take Awoken Hollow as a fill-in. And that is okay. So if we're keeping Penumbra alive, I take 3 damage, but it should save me from taking much damage from this. I think. I hope. They did just wipe my construct out, to be fair. Nice Glimmer Draw. Very, very nice Glimmer Draw here. Like, game-saving Glimmer Draw, to be honest with you. I had to play it, but like that saves me, probably saves me so much damage overall to take that 3. Right. We're gonna leave this combat having taken 6, and that is passable. I think. Goodbye. 6 damage for that trial is actually really clean. I gotta say, I think that one thing that I could really work on is knowing when I can take this trial, because taking that extra damage, I guess it's hard to say, because those 2 really strong Glimmer Draws are what kept that run from falling apart. Bad draw order just kills me, is what I would be afraid of. Ensnare's really good, Bramble Ash really good as well, helps kill heavies really cleanly. But I think we're okay with heavies right now, so I'm gonna take this. Both of these cards help kill heavies. One of them is free and adds an extra draw to your deck, and one of them costs 2 energy. The difference. Dude, there's really 2 hell vents side by side here, huh? I hate that they're not spaced out, because now the next one, I don't see another one until Seraph. I really wanted to land a good regen card and duplicate it twice. It was not to be. I guess we could maybe find the event here. I still go this path, mind you. Because this area is not very good for me either. Sometimes this has the consume event. Nope. Crapshoot's probably better. Probably better. What if I just take neither of these though? I guess actually Pulley Claw is better because we have blood for blood. This can also just heal. It kills a heavy and it should heal me for 5. Should heal me for 5. I say. And then duplicating. I feel like I just need to keep duplicating the healing cards. Like, I think I want to dupe this Glimmer next. I'm going to keep doing it. I've not looked at the Seraph. I think it's Seraph the... Yeah, it's Diligent. I'm fighting a lot of Diligent lately. Spikes 4 doesn't scare me too much, and we're not super in on morsels. I think this is fine. I like getting the random artifact. I feel like I value the trials a little lower than I'm supposed to. Outflow losing space is optimal. I'm gonna put Penumbra down here, and then we're gonna rely on the big glimmers here. However, if I do this, I don't get to play one of these, and you know, I think living without Allied Construct is fine. Well, I could play Allied Construct. I just have to Perils of Production and miss 2 energy next turn. Is that okay? Hang on, is that okay? I'll have 1 energy on my next turn. I think it's actually fine to do this. Believe it or not. There's a lot of draws that make this an absolutely okay plan. Like there's a lot of outcomes here. This is one of them, hitting Mind Collapse. And Restoration Detonation is also a good hit. Like we hit some of the good hits to make this absolutely okay. Thank you. Penumbra does take a bit of damage here because of Trample plus spikes, but that is okay. Oh, I forgot to kill this. Huh. That's interesting. I guess I should have Mind Collapsed here. I just, you know, I feel like if I were to change something about some of these units, you know, I've been talking a lot about hypothetical rebalancing things. I would make this guy spawn with 1 fuel. I don't think that he becomes too strong if you do that. 29 damage hitting my penumbra. Okay. On the one hand, I'd love to fuel him up. On the other hand, I don't want to give this guy another 10. Yeah, like, ugh. Damage output. Am I right, fellas? So, we have quite the turn here. Lots of things are dying, and we can stop all of it and just heal our Pyre, right? So I glimmer this for sure. That's always the start. There was a case to be made for pulley clawing this guy, but it should not be. Actually, it's A-okay, right? We just restoration detonation him dead. I could save, but why? If I pulley claw you, I'll take 8. But it's not right to pulley claw. I think I should just work on killing him. The spikes makes pulley claw a little worse. Make sure that I only take 5 from this guy is fine. And then let's, I guess, save you? Oh, he's gonna die from the spikes. If I heal him, they'll hook up both of them. That's okay. I think this is about as well as this combat could have played out. We'll take 5. Thanks, blood for blood. Very cool. Alright. I could all-in Penumbra again. Could I? I think I can do this and have it be okay. Engine upgrade the middle floor. I don't even miss my next turn for this. That should be fine. It is self-made Harpy. I'm to the point in this game where I just don't even look at who the boss is anymore. Oh, you're getting smacked here. Oh, because it's self-made Harpy. Damage shield does nothing. That's why. I see, I see. It's only 90 damage put into the self-made Harpy, but that should be enough because, you know, self-made Harpy does really well against damage shield. What does self-made Harpy do not very well against? What is many attacks with very low damage output bad into? I'm going to leave this quiz question open. This is an open book, open note question for you to try and solve on your own. Do not, don't talk to your partner about it though. Don't talk to your neighbor. All right, time's up. It's Thorned Hollow. He's really bad against spikes. Did you answer Thorned Hollow? I hope so. Anyway. Yeah. Wow. I was like, hang on. Is it right for me to let him go through? No. It's not right. Very fine. There were draws that caused a lot of trouble there, but we did not see them. Like, there's some pretty terrible draws we can hit that just cost us there, but we were fine. And we get Lightstone Casing, which is really good, especially with Excavation Eruption, right? -1 holdover, +10, or just, like, there's a lot of ways that this card becomes really strong. These cards, not so much. Sorry, Bramble Ash, you're still not cutting it in my book. I need to be committing hard into regen, though. Like, we're not getting enough regen right now. How do I commit hard, considering I am not being offered any? Well, that's a great question. The answer is... I'll let you know when I figure it out. I think we're going to aim for a good magic shop, especially with this pickup here. Lightstone Casing. We can just start removing Shade Splitters. Although, I can't really, because Alloyed Construct is in the game still. I think I can remove these perils. I need to keep some Shade Splitters, but they will be removed eventually. Alright. Permafrost into... none of this really takes Permafrost very well. +20 Consume. I'm gonna -1 Excavation Eruption, no doubt in my mind about that. I think we can just +20 Consume another Restore, it's fine. Burst Healing is good, and also removing that card is fine. Remove Consume. Oh, buddy. I'm like, I'm so like, God, we need regen, that I'm starting to wonder if the correct play is going to be to start double stacking restores and duplicating them. That is, how's my run going? Oh, I'm just thinking about double stacking restore. You know. How's your run going today? So I didn't get anything too great for this. Allied Construct, not really. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this card. At 25 times 2, he does the same thing as he would a little higher. That card is mostly for carry units. Void Binding has saved my life enough times that it can stay. I'm gonna removal one of the Shade Splitters right now, and then we're gonna take it easy. We're against Spell Shield Fell. We got 220 coins banked up. Let's see what we can do here. Armor is interesting. I like 2 of 3 Fells, and I think Rage Fell is an endless nightmare. That boss is just like, I think that there's a lot of times you can make a case in one direction or the other, right? Oh yeah, this all the Seraphs have their own strengths, all the Daedaluses have their own strengths. You cannot make that case against Rage Fell. Spell Shield Fell, even in the case, you may be like, oh, well, what about if you're playing Spell Weakness? And sure, I've had runs where I've died to Spell Weakness runs to Fell, but you know, just plan around it. Make sure you prioritize killing the Guardian on the floor above where all your Spell Weakness gets applied. Rage Fell is just like, haha, yeah, don't get raged on the wrong floor. Feels kind of similar to Double Barrel Daedalus, I suppose. I'm gonna once again miss this construct. He's too expensive. I'm sorry, my man. You're too much. We're gonna need to stack up a lot of regen. I need this deck to end up being like, I don't know, just 4 restores more or less. Strange. That's you to 88. Same armor. I think I'm just gonna Pulley Claw and take my 5 health here. I really think that just consuming this card is the way to go. I'm going to. Get rid of it. I get 5 health out of it, I save 9 damage into Penumbra. I have a tendency to hold that card for way too long. So just get rid of it. Just play it and let it go. Oh, Excavation Eruption. Don't let me down, dude. And it was really hard for it to let me down. I think most of the outcomes are that. The only real let me down is 4 on the Clip Reflector. Because otherwise it just does really well. Okay. We'll just Ensnare for the draw. And I will make the space to put a morsel in this room. I guess I should have thrown that in front, actually. 3 max HP is worse than alternative there. Unless I get a lifesteal morsel. Okay, Fel. Okay, Fel. Okay, Fel. Take it easy here. Take it down a notch. 29, 10 armor. I think I'm getting hit by this unit, of course. Not surprisingly. Although with the Shard Channel, maybe it's actually okay. It's 36. I'll end up going neutral with him, which is fine. I miss a round of restores though, so maybe I take 5 damage just to get more spikes rolling. I think I need to. I accept the 5 damage we take for this, and we get some spikes going. Fine. Hey, a lifesteal morsel. Look at that. Excellent. We could have also, like, I guess another way to go with this is just to like, oh wait, with the extra spikes it works out. Cool. With the, like, we could have just tried to do a pivot into all 0 costing Penumbra, right? So realistically, the way that this run, I guess, should have played out is I should have just duplicated Void Binding and then removed everything else. As I start to look at it here, I go, maybe that was the way to go. Alright, Excavation Eruption. I think I want to play it on this floor just so I can start hitting heavies with Restoration Detonation, actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna snare you, so you're not a problem. Cool, cool. We should come out of this fight, okay? I'm getting enough spikes. The big thing is I need to get enough spikes that I just kill Fel in like 4 rounds, right, from full health. Because we're not going to be able to stack up any regen. I have no regen cards whatsoever. As sad as it is. We're great at killing heavies right now, though. I must say. Our heavy killing is top-notch. Go ahead and just take 0 from this man. At this point, Allied Construct is like, do I even play you? Sure. Get him out of the deck, right? I really don't respect Allied Construct as a way to kill bosses, which is why I'm not leaning into him here. Okay. This doesn't even kill it, wow. If we double Glimmer though, this guy should, like, we should punch through it all here. 89. I'll take 1. Actually, I'll take 1 and that's fine, I think. Do I have to take 1? Yeah, I take 1 no matter what you do here. I could kill this one. Saves a little health on the boy on the top floor. I don't necessarily want him to save health, because I want him to have space for restoration detonation, but that's not that important. Oh, it's 8 because of Sycophant, so I took 3. I might just outright die to Fel, I have to say. It's not impossible to see that. Take you up to 53 and you live another round. Yeah, gets an extra hit or 2 in there. This guy, though, this Allied Construct is not having a good one. And this duplicated Space Prism, or this remove consume Space Prism is actually just bad at this point. Having removed consume from that, it is not doing anything very well. Okay. You're looking okay up here. You're looking alright. This health morsel is actually really nice because we get 1 more round out. So let's look at the numbers here. It's gonna be 4 rounds of Fel taking 116. I mean, it's 120 per, oh, it's 240. 240 times 4. It comes out to be kind of close. I think I do Void Binding. I think Void Binding seals this. The only reason not to Void Binding would be if I think that I need more regen, right? Which I did not think we needed more regen here. Goodbye, Fel. It's like just barely enough. So against Seraph, we do not win right now. Seraph has way too much health for this. I need to get up to, I need Spreading Spores. I need Spreading Spores. That's it. That's all there is to it. I mean, maybe I take Cycle of Life. I don't know. Maybe if I stack remove, or -1/-1 holdover onto this, and just give him an extra, I don't know, estimate 70 max HP. Maybe that's a play. I feel like we're in dire straits right now. I'm gonna have to tunnel Merchants of Magic. We're not in a good spot though. Space doesn't matter. We have engine upgrades, so I don't really feel a need to take energy. I'm gonna take draw. Although, oh, I should have taken space, because now I can't take Trample Penumbra. It's unplayable. Until I draw the Space Prism. Right. Ah, that's a big mistake right there. Oh, maybe we get... no, there's no upside to this. I forgot that you have to take space when you're playing Trample Penumbra. The one major downside. Stop offering me Remove Consume. Please, God. Okay. There's a -1. We'll consume this Glimmer. Having 3 of them at this point is fine to just get rid of 1. Please, God, hold over. Oh, okay, there's a world. There's a world. And I'm gonna take one of these up to 20. I think there's a world. Now, it's awkward, but okay, I was thinking about Architect here, right? Consider Architect for a second, right? We have 5 space naturally. Penumbra takes up 5 and goes +2. No, there's no way. Oh, you're too fat, Penumbra. You're too fat. Ah, Penumbra. I think that 85 damage is fine. And I guess I can remove Space Prism if I take this as well. This is kind of a blunder though. Having this do 170 is huge. But I think that it shouldn't be the end of the world. Maybe we can fit in some morsels. I don't know. Market Invasion, 400 coins. This lets me aggressively remove if I can take this, and I should be able to take this. Even in the worst cases, it's not a ton of damage because blood for blood, and we're at 137 here. Okay, Penumbra. I'm sorry that I messed up. Another, you know, I've been struggling to play super well lately. It's like last night when I went on a pretty good tear, and it was because, I don't know, I just started playing pretty well. Can't really tell you why. Your legacy will fade into nothing, by the way, is what I was thinking here. I need to, oh, I can't Glimmer, never mind. I was like, oh, maybe I should Glimmer this floor before playing Thorned Hollow. Realistically, looking at this again, I should not have played this Allied Construct. This was me autopiloting. This unit is wrong. I'm acting like I have infinite energy. I'm acting like this guy only costs 1. I think I cost like 1 million. I have to play Thorned Hollow, and we just accept the 15 that he takes here. And this does 15 to the pyre, but that's okay. Rooting this guy's weird because it just pushes the problem down the road. I'll do this. So yeah, I should not have saved. I should not have played it like this though. I could have had this turn go much, much smoother overall. Hey, they don't get multi-strike 3 off of it. Oh god, they do. Alright, lesson learned. I need to engine upgrade for sure. I probably need to glimmer this floor so it doesn't kill me. This collector's gone. I am not playing. I'm not catching it. That's okay. Because I have to play it like this, I feel. Goodbye, collector. Now, this wave is the one that does a ton of damage to me. After this wave, it gets a little cleaner, I think. And it doesn't even do that much damage to me, it looks like. Excavation Eruption should clean up this floor for me. Give me plenty of energy. Actually, I should play everything else first, and then Mind Collapse, and then Excavation Eruption. This does 80. Okay. Also, you know, we did the call out for first Hell Pact, and then just whiffed it entirely. 80 makes me take less. Penumbra dying here is just like, Penumbra doesn't do much for me anymore. I guess Penumbra does 85. Maybe I should try to save Penumbra. Wait, there's no world where I save Penumbra here. Okay. I think that not taking space is the losing play. It's the play that's going to kill me on this, because I'm just not going to be able to... like, Big Trample Penumbra farms so much here, and as we sit now, it's just not very good. Overall, it's just not ideal. Yeah. It's tough. It's gonna take a ton, but maybe Blood for Blood keeps us in it. We're gonna bleed a ton of damage here, though. Like an obscene amount is going to get by here. But as we scale up at a rate that we almost... Wait, what? Why is he taking less damage now that I killed all of those? Oh, because of the multi-strike. Keeping the multi-strike enemies alive is actually good for me. I see. I need to keep that in mind. Okay. Family does 5. Like we have the pyre health to take this damage, and then maybe we find an answer at the end of this combat. Hello, my name is please give me spreading spores. I'll be your host today. Please give me spreading spores. Thank you. 6 times 2. This one doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference, more or less. If I lose this multi-strike or not, because it's relentless. So getting rid of that 1 damage is just fine. Maybe it makes a difference, maybe it doesn't. Maybe the play is to duplicate Shard Channeler to try and get this guy to kill bosses, or kill heavies faster. I don't know. 60 spikes, 3 regen. It just, if it's gonna reach a point where it doesn't cut it. And is this that point? Fuck yeah, it is. Right? It's like, messing up and not being able to play Penumbra is a mistake, don't get me wrong. But, no, yeah, no, I can't push this off any other way. Not being able to play Penumbra here, I need to take space. I had to think about it a little more. I need to just offer like an extra 5 seconds of thought to each of my choices, right? Both of these runs were winnable, but the line... Oh, no, that one was obvious, right? That one was just obvious. That's a mistake that you make on like your first run of playing Trample Penumbra, right? It's okay. It happens. Mistakes happen. That's kind of the point. Yeah. Yeah. That first run I'm still a little salty about, but you know, it's also my fault. Anyway. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.